As we all know, 2020 has been one hell of a year so far. It has been absolutely freaking mind-boggling to say the least. We first thought that we were going to go to World War III in the first month. The second month, coronavirus was starting to be talked about, but didn't really get serious. We lost Kobe Bryant. COVID started getting more serious. Juice WRLD died. George Floyd happened. Breonna Taylor happened. The Black Lives Matter protests and the destroying of cities and other things due to protests have been going on. I lost my girlfriend, so a lot of shit has been happening. Yet, I would still say that the biggest thing that has happened that has plagued 2020 is definitely the coronavirus. Being stuck inside, being quarantined, being on lockdown, not being allowed to see your friends over the summer, even though some people do in small groups. Theoretically, as the doctors say, and as everyone says, you want to avoid being near people, you want to stay away from people, stay isolated, just be with your family, live life at home, talk to people over the phone, stuff like that. Now, as we all know, and I can even say for myself that I haven't even done that. I have gone out and I have seen friends, never in a group bigger than 5, but I've gone out, I've seen friends, I've had friends over, I've hung out with friends. I have broken that rule too, but I know how originally they were saying don't get in a group bigger than 10, don't get in a group bigger of 5. The biggest group that I've ever been in is a group of 4. And as we also know, in 2020 has been the rise of TikTok, as well as the Hype House, with all these TikTok boys and gals getting together, recording their TikToks and blowing up all over the platform and living in California. We know that some more drama took place between Jake Paul at the beginning of 2020. Tana Mongeau started her OnlyFans. James Charles was basically shit on by Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. But there's something that the Hype House, Tana Mongeau, James Charles, there's something they all have in common. They don't give a fuck about COVID. Now that's a very big statement to make, saying that they don't care about COVID. Now I know there's a lot of people out there that don't care about COVID. They're out, they're not wearing masks. By the fucking way, please fucking wear your mask. If I see one more motherfucker in a fucking sheets that's not wearing their goddamn mask, I'm gonna fucking go to jail because of committing assault. So me being the nerd that I am, you know, I typically like to sit in front of my computer for the majority of the day. I typically stay in front of my computer. I typically record, edit, play video games, or research stuff for videos, and me being on my computer and researching videos, that is literally me scrolling through Twitter. And I stumbled upon my boy Def Noodle's Twitter. He tweeted out July 25th, 2020 at 4:04 p.m. James Charles addressed going to the COVID party at Hype House this past weekend in his latest Day in the Life video. James says, I recognize with my platform comes responsibility, and I encourage you guys to be smarter than I was. What are your thoughts? So to read this verbatim, he said, Hi sisters, I decided to cut the party footage from the video. Even though I have been wearing a mask in public and have tested negative multiple times, going to a party during a pandemic was a selfish and stupid decision. People's safety and keeping COVID-19 contained is far more important than celebrating a friend's birthday, and unsafe partying is not something I want to promote to my audience. I recognize that with my platform comes responsibility, and I encourage you guys to be smarter than I was. Wear your masks and continue to social distance. Love you. Now, Def Noodles asked for the thoughts about this, and I have a pretty blatant thought. If you truly believe that unsafe partying and that this would have been a stupid decision to do is bad, why the fuck did you go? The other thing is you could have cut this out. You could have just said in your video that you weren't even going to a party, because the thing is, James Charles, is you have an audience. Looking at James Charles' audience, James Charles has an audience of people that are 13 to 17, 18 to 24, and 25 to 34, primarily watching his videos. But the biggest one, other than 25 to 34, is 13 to 17-year-olds. If you would cut this out completely, just cut it out completely, because your audience is seeing, oh, James Charles is going to a party, he's going out, he's my role model, my inspiration, I can go out and party and stuff like that. It's just a very bad, just thing to do. You're right, it was a bad decision. It is selfish. It is stupid. You shouldn't have gone to a party with over 100 people. And you should not be telling your audience that you went to a party, because they, even though you give this little tiny description saying this nice little thing like, oh, I was stupid, your audience is still gonna be like, oh, James Charles went out and he's fine. I can go out and I'll be fine. I wonder how motherfuckers in Peru are doing. Then the day I'm recording this, which is July 26th at 11:49 a.m. while I was asleep in my lovely bed, Def Noodles tweeted out, Tana Mongeau says, listen, we don't fucking care. In video, video where she and Erica Castell appear to be in the house party. Tana went to 2 other COVID parties at Jake Paul's house and Hype House. Notably, James Charles apologized yesterday for Hype House party. What are your thoughts? Well, first of all, I think James Charles' fucking apology is bullshit. I don't think he actually means it. He's gonna wind up going out to other parties and stuff like that. And you know, that is his decision. It's completely his decision. Don't fucking look up to that. Let's roll this video clip real quick.
Listen, we don't fucking care. Sorry.
So as we can see, as we stare into Tana Mongeau's piercing eyes staring back at us, that's just the show that we are watching of Tana basically saying, COVID can't hurt me. I'm immune. I'm invincible. COVID will never attack me and Erica Castell and all my fucking friends. Let's go. Like, honestly, I hope you get COVID. I'm not even fucking with you. I hope you get it. If you think that during all this going to a party is more important than protecting yourself and especially protecting others in a pandemic like this, I'm fucking sorry, but you're an idiot and you just deserve to get COVID. Def Noodles actually decided to tweet out a little bit of a fact. He's given us a little bit of factual information at 11:49 as well, saying California reported its highest number of single-day COVID deaths yesterday. It has also become the epicenter of COVID in America, with the mayor of Los Angeles considering another lockdown. Look at you guys throwing your parties, giving people COVID, all this other shit, and now you gotta go right back on fucking lockdown. It's almost like we were living in the fucking 14th century when the bubonic plague was going around and people still just went about their life like just normal, and people just kept fucking dying from it. Like, I'm just saying, it's kind of like we're just repeating the process and going back to square one. What do I know? I'm just a college kid getting my education that somehow knows how to read. Which, fun fact enough, all these people at parties, they never went to college. Speaks a lot. Def Noodles also tweeted out, Tana was with Jake Paul at BOA Steakhouse before going to party. Jake Paul does not appear to have gone to the party. Jake has been in contact with people who tested positive for COVID, like Tanner Fox. Jake never self-quarantined. In fact, Jake and his team said they don't care. So Jake did say that he didn't go to the party, which is pretty cool, but he still went out to dinner with Tana. And aren't you guys fucking broken up? You guys like got a divorce or some shit? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense in the first place. But you're gonna go with your ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, who, when you've been near people who have tested positive, and be like, here bitch, take COVID. Jake Paul's retarded. Def Noodles finally tweeted about, notably, Lorray recently went into self-quarantine. The party at the Hype House was to celebrate his birthday. This is actually pretty responsible of this TikTok guy. I don't know if he's going to live up to it. I don't know if he will, but after this big party, he's self-quarantining, saying, I'm staying inside. I've been around all these people. If he is going to stay inside and actually do like a 14-day self-quarantine, good for this guy. He made a bad decision. He hasn't said I don't fucking care about COVID, but now he's deciding, okay, I need to quarantine myself. When you just have Tana Mongeau and fucking Jake Paul being like, we don't care about COVID. All we care about is partying, getting drunk, and then getting fucked. That's all we care about. We care about big fucking black dicks and big white girls' asses. That's all we care about, guys. I got really into it there. I'm starting to sound like Trisha Paytas. I gotta go cleanse my soul. But in general, I just want to say that the whole fucking Hollywood community of YouTubers, other than a few of them, I know Markiplier lives around there and he's doing just fine chilling at home, but you can see like the YouTubers that are generally smart individuals compared to the YouTubers that are just generally dumb people. Markiplier saying, yeah guys, stay safe, stay inside, I'm gonna be inside, live streaming over on Twitch and making my YouTube videos with my smooth voice. And then you have Jake Paul saying, what's going on, Jake Paul? We're going to a big party tonight even though COVID's going on. It's called a COVID bash. Let's fucking go. Like, it really shows who either went to college or who actually has common sense and who didn't go to school and who's just a full-fledged fucking retard. But anyways, guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video, and I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, it would mean a lot to me if you could leave a like on today's video, because us commentary YouTubers, we could use a like or two. Also, guys, remember, too, please feel free to click that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications so you get a notification on your phone, tablet, and even laptop every time that I upload a brand new video to the channel, which is every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Guys, thank you so much again for watching today's video. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers, and that is absolutely amazing. Guys, remember to do those great things you guys do on a daily basis, such as liking, commenting, favoriting, subscribing, sharing, turning on those post notifications, all those awesome things you guys do. Guys, remember to follow me on Twitter at Sir Sloth with 2 H's and no spaces. But guys, remember the beanie and the crooked glasses, they stay on during sex. But that's how we have to wrap up the video. I really hope you guys did enjoy once again, and I will see you all in my next video later. Peace, guys.